What up? It's your boy Darth back at it again with another video, and today we're here with Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter. I don't know. I still don't know how to say it. I think it's just Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter episode 19. Last episode was a while ago, actually. I haven't watched Hunter x Hunter in a while because we were trying to finish up JoJo. But on last episode, I do, however, remember that we got out of the third exam. All of our guys passed. However, something interesting about the last episode was that there was a survey that was conducted. And the survey kind of like went through all the contestants and like asking them like, hey, like who are you looking out for the most? Like who do you get along with the most? Like who are you afraid of the most? Who do you not want to fight? Who do you want to fight? You know, like that type of stuff. And from what I was kind of guessing, or from what it sounded like there was about to be an upcoming like I guess you could say tournament. And if there's anything about show, like there's been a lot of acclaim for this show. There's been a lot of acclaim for this show. Like even before I was doing the reactions to them, a lot of people have been like, yo, this show is like a masterpiece. So when I hear tournament, or when I at least think that there's a tournament about to happen, I'm like, shonen tournament, shit's about to get real, shit's about to be real good. I'm ready to get into it. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Hunter x Hunter or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Link's going to be in the description. If you want these episodes early, you can subscribe to my Patreon. So, with all that being said, let's get our headphones. Make sure that they're on. Them bitches is on. And let's just get into it. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, don't yell at me. I haven't seen this intro in a while. We still haven't met a lot of those people, those silhouettes. We haven't met a lot of them. I forgot who I was. Damn it. I forgot who I was talking to, but I think I was talking to one of my friends. And I think he had already watched Hunter x Hunter. I was talking to him about it. And he was like, "Oh yeah, how are you enjoying the show so far?" And I was like, "Oh yes, it's pretty damn, it's pretty damn good. You know, I fuck with it. He's like, "Yeah, bro, that shit hard. He's like, "It's gonna get better." I was like, "Oh yeah, word, that's wild." And I was like, "Hey, bro, how you feel about the intro, the first intro?" My nigga just looked at me. My nigga just looked at me, bro. And I was like, he was like, "Hey, bro, that shit, it's not bad." I was like, "Yeah, it's not bad." Cause it's not bad. Like, I don't know if people think that I actually hate the intro or something. Cause I don't. But it's a tournament, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely a tournament. Right. I think we also talked about how like if it's a tournament, then like it's really weird how you know who becomes a hunter. Like, do they just pick one person? Because there's 9 people left, right? Yeah. So like, I would assume that. Passive. Oh, okay. I don't know. I just feel like you would. I don't know. I don't know. I, I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's like if there's a tournament, then technically there would be only one person. Yep. Okay. There would only be one person that'll actually become a hunter then, unless they do it on a different merit system. Right. One win is all you need to pass. Oh. What's the tournament about? The winners are removed from the competition. Oh, the losers continue. In other words, who finishes at the top will not pass. Interesting. You have my interest and my erection. What? So the ones that lose move up in the bracket, but if you win, you're just out. You pass. You're good. But does that mean that there's only one per? Oh God. Shit. That's that's tough. Actually, that's real tough. Everyone has two chances to win. Okay. Is that where the survey came in? Okay. Based on your performances throughout the entire. Okay. That's understandable. Better receive more chances. Okay. I mean, it doesn't, but like you're fighting a tournament in which the loser moves up. Okay. Source information. So I can't tell you everything. Okay. Fair, but like I should consider three major criteria: physical strength, mental strength, and overall impression. Okay. Physical strength. Right. I guess that's been obvious. Right. Right. So now we have to see if your mind right. You know what I'm saying? The most concern refers to intangible factors. Right. I mean, yeah, I can feel that. You don't. I would assume that they don't want just anybody becoming a hunter. You got to be a fucking mastodon. I mean, it's just because of how cold he is. However, if you kill your opponent, you'll be immediately disqualified. Okay. Okay. I mean, to be fair, Killua doesn't really show the same drive that Gon has, and neither does fuck what's his name Hisoka. All right, Gon, I need you to I need you to do this for the boys back home. For the boys back home, Gon. That boy got bowling ball shoulder pads. He ain't beating you, Master. I don't know if I want to call you that. I don't know if I want to call you that. It's kind of like our opponent surrenders. That is right. That was something that I was about to get into. Like he specifically said he has to surrender. Right. Because that one's not going to surrender. There is no like, oh, he's out of bounds or like, oh, he's knocked out. It's literally just he has to say, I give up. Huh. Yeah, this entire tournament is like really interesting. Okay. Oh hell no. Okay, he nasty with it. He's about to break that shit. Oh. Okay, so you're not ready. You're never mind. You're not ready. You are not ready at all. You got spun, kid, but oh my god, he hit that pressure point. Oh my god. Hey yo. Was he just about to torture him? Uh oh. Hey yo. And now you'll be oh my god. Oh, this is a huge test of endurance. Oh, okay. He's beating your ass. I'm not even about to sit here and cap with you. You are not ready. Like I knew that when you fought Hisoka, but like Hisoka, it was like a different. He was a different beast. I expected you to lose against him. And it's not to say that this guy's like trash, but like Jesus, you are getting put in the grave. Nah, we can't do all that. Exactly. So, mm, I mean, what do you expect from Leorio? Yeah, not exactly. You can't kill him. Right. The tournament itself is torture. Yeah, see, I don't see how this goes because like Gon is obviously outclassed. However, he's not going to give up. Like that goes against his entire like way of being, pretty much. Like no fucking way. God, that guy is so weird. Oh God, 3 hours? You've been getting your ass beat for 3 hours? Yo, the usage of time in this anime is kind of tough. All right, Jesus Christ. Better back up or Master's gonna get you. Aw, motherfucker. Yeah, go ahead, back your ass back. It's Mr. Leoria. Jesus Christ, gone. I mean, like, he's disrespecting your shit right now. Hey, yo, you haven't thought about breaking his arm up until 3 hours in? Bro, chill out. Bro, chill out. Bro, chill out. Oh, all right. Ooh. Oh my God. Okay, this. Yeah, what'd you think he was gonna do? Jesus, you literally have to win here, bro. Chill out. Yeah, and then Gon won't be in the fucking tournament anymore. Oh my God, Kirby, chill out. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. I'm not even scared for Gon or Leorio at that point. Once that nigga Kurapika's eyes start going red, I am not. I'm scared for him. Ninpo. I'm scared for him. Mr. Ninja Man, please, whatever you do, get your ass out of the line of fire of Kurapika. Okay. I guess you're a cool guy. Yeah, you're a cool. Yeah, you're a cool guy. Bitch ass nigga, let's go, let's go. Yeah, pussy. Yeah, punk bitch. Yeah, I was hoping. I was so hoping. I was so hoping that he kicked his dumb ass while he was monologuing. Yes. Now beat his ass some more. You're only 6 years older than I am. Alright. So if I beat your ass more than you beat my ass. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you're right. Let me tell you something. Alright, bro. Man, listen. Like I would even let you do that. Suck my dick. Say it, Gon. Damn, I wish he would have said suck my dick. Let's find a different way to fight. Oh, that man Gon is different. How could anybody not laugh at that? And say, "Ah, cut your legs off." He said, "But I don't want that." That's respect, bro. That's respect, bitch. Right, and then you'll be out. How'd you not think of that? I thought he was at least gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'll cauterize the wound afterwards," but he like literally was like, "Yeah, I'll just cut your legs." Like you didn't think that far ahead? Yeah, you're dumb as fuck, man. Hold up. Never mind, you not outclassed going. This nigga's dumb. That man Hanzo might just lose off of being annoyed. But the tides have changed. Oh, he took that bitch. Yeah, you wouldn't do it, pussy. Hey, he took that on the forehead. And neither will you, dumb fuck. Oh, well, yeah, that's true. You can't just try it next year, but I mean, you still a bitch. Yeah, but his mama's still ugly, so. See, but that's the intangibles that you lack. That's the intangibles. Bro, how you taking that bitch to the chin like that? Why don't you give up? You can always try next year. You can always try next year. Dickhead. Yep. My man went to go get milk, never came back. Hit him with that talk no jitsu, big dog. All right. Go ahead, surrender. What's your name, Hanzo? Shit, like hell. Ain't nobody dying out here. At least not me. Pussy. You can always try next year. Yeah! You can always try next year, dickhead. My man just outlasted. Oh shit. What? How about rock, paper, scissors? I think that's a fine way. I've been wanting somebody to resolve something in a nice game of rock, paper, scissors for a while. Oh, he knocked him the fuck out. Oh, that's funny. Damn. Slept my nigga. Hey, hey. Share following houses. All right, cool. All right, that went a lot better than I expected. Like the fact that Gon had that many chances, I expect him to lose that first. I expect him to lose that first fight. Okay, but this ED hard, hard. bro. This ED is so fucking hard, bro. I ain't about to lie. Great. All right, nope. All right. So no cap. I expected this to go way worse than it did. However, I will say that the idea of this tournament is actually something I have never seen. Like, not once. Not once have I seen and to be honest with you, I don't think it's something that you will ever see, because it's something where like it would be so obvious that that's where you got it from if you were to incorporate this into any like anime show or whatever. It's like who thinks of a tournament in which the loser is the winner? Like that's creative. I will give the show that. That is extremely creative. But it also, you know, on top of it being creative, it also gives for some really, like, this entire tournament gives for some really interesting development within the, you know, whether it's within the story or the characters, because since it's not just like, oh, you won, now you get to move up in the ranks. One, now we don't have to worry about the whole you know, there's only one person that can win in tournaments, so how does that work? So we don't have to worry about that. Two, since you get multiple chances, the judges get more chances to, I guess, find those intangibles that they're looking for, that they were talking about earlier. Now granted, they could do that in a regular tournament because just by adding a losers bracket, but the point being that this being such a different way or a different take on a tournament, whether it's a tournament arc or just like just some random tournament that they added into the show, just the way that this is set up could really make things interesting. I mean, it already has, like the fact that there is no outs, there is no like, oh, that guy's out of bounds, you lose, you know, there is no like, oh, he's knocked out, you lose. It's simply, if he gives up, you win. And when he explained that, he was like, okay, so all you gotta do is just make him give up. And I was like, okay, facts. That's usually how things work in a tournament. And that's our thing. I was like, did he ever say that you could knock him out of bounds or KO him? Like, I remember him saying that you couldn't kill him, but he never said anything about like any KOs or you know, just OBs or anything. It was just like, no, just make him give up. And that makes the tournament even harder, because now, unlike a lot of other tournaments, you can't just use brute force. I mean, you could, but it's not really you can't use brute force to win the match. It's not really with this losers tournament, it favors the losers, like, in a way. It's not something that you look at. It's not a tournament that you look at and be like, oh my god, that guy's really powerful. He is working him. He's working him. That guy's definitely going to be a great hunter. It's something that you look at, wow, that guy's getting his ass beat. He ain't give up yet though. You know, so it's something that favors the losers in that way. Like, this entire exam has been a lot of like adversity and preparing the hunter prospects for adversity, but this might be the best way to do it. The fact that this entire tournament is surrounded by not how you overcome, but how much can you endure, into the point that the other guy just goes, I don't want to play anymore. You know, this tournament almost seems like a huge, like a grandiose game of like bloody knuckles. It's like, it's not, everybody's a loser, but whoever is the biggest loser who did, like, because let's be real, if you haven't played bloody knuckles before, The loser, the loser is not that hurt. The winner is usually the one that is fucked up the most. In this situation, it's kind of the same. You're not really, like I said, you're not really looking at who, with Hanzo was beating Gon's ass. I was like, oh shit, you're like way outclassed, and we'll talk about that in just a bit. But I was looking at it, I was like, holy crap, you're way outclassed. But very quickly I was shown that wasn't the point. The point wasn't that he was outclassed and outskilled, strength or whatever. It was simply Hanzo didn't possess that intangible that I'm only assuming that the proctors are looking at. But Gon definitely did. Like the fact that he could take that adversity on the fucking chin time and time and time again and still get back up and be like, I'm not giving up. What? I'm trying to go see my dad. He said he had the almond milk and I ain't seen him since. So I'm not giving, it's just a really interesting way to do a tournament. Now, to get on to the topic of Gon being outclassed, because we have to talk about it, as much as we just spent the past like 5-6 minutes talking about like how innovative it is to create a losers tournament. That man Gon was outclassed. Now, like I said in the episode, we talked about him being outclassed when he fought Hisoka. But Hisoka right now for me is the power ceiling. I expect Gon to lose to Hisoka. I was not expecting Gon to go out there and give Hisoka the 1-2 punch with a Popeye's biscuit, no drink, and come out victorious. I didn't expect that at all. Not for the slightest. Like if you would have told me, bet your dick on who wins the fight between Gon and Hisoka right now in the current state of the show, I'm telling you, I'm betting every inch on Hisoka. So the fact that Hisoka dirtied Gon in that fight is not surprising to me. Hanzo, however, like I said, even though I'm not trying to say that Hanzo is a scrub, because he's not. Hanzo, obviously, just in this fight, like, he's a pretty good fighter, actually. Not even decent, like, he's pretty good. Pretty sure Hanzo could give a lot of these people like in the room a run for their money outside of the proctors. So Hanzo is like no scrub, but Hanzo is also not Hisoka. And the other guy, Illumi, I think that's his name. Either that or I've just heard the character name from this show before, and I'm trying to assign it to him. But I think the weird one's name is Illumi. But what was I saying? Fuck. I expect Gon to lose against Hisoka, but I expected that Gon would be a little bit better with Hanzo. But he was completely out of his league. So with him getting dirted by Hanzo, even though he won, with him getting dirted by Hanzo, it was kind of a reality. Like, I'm sure that Gon's reality check was when he fought Hisoka, but Gon's fight with Hanzo here was like, at least for me, the viewers like reality check, where it's like, no, Gon is not nasty with it for real. Gon just is a mastodon. Like, he is a specimen. That does not mean that Gon is actually nasty with the hands. His hand play is trash, low key. I'm not even about to sit here and lie to you. Gon's hand play in comparison with the rest of the group outside of like Leorio, kind of trash. Like, I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before in past episodes, but yeah, Gon's hands is not the same as like Kurapika, Killua, Hisoka, who I'm guessing his name is Illumi, or pretty much anybody else. Hell, even Leorio might give him a run for his money. Uh, he's a doctor. He's just striving for healthcare. He just wants free healthcare. I respect that. So this was definitely a wake-up call for me when it comes to Gon. Like, holy shit, you have to get a lot stronger, bro. Like, and yeah, like the whole not giving up thing, that aspect of the show, yes, that's very I understand that. But dude, you are not going to get through this entire like anime without some brute force to you. Like, you have to have hand. This is a shonen when it comes down to anything. When it comes down to it all, this is a shonen. You have to have hands in order to survive. So the fact that Gon was outclassed here, a little scary to me. You have a long way to go. Now, granted, by this point, they've like mentioned, or Hisoka has kind of alluded to it enough to where I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's a hidden power system in this show that we just haven't been privy to. And, you know, we could get back into the whole thing, how cool it is that it has like we're about to be on episode 20 and we still have no idea what this power system is. That's cool, but I'm gonna guess that that's kind of how Gon like gets into his, that's where he gets his hands, you know, that's where he gets his hands. I'm hoping, at least, because the nigga needs some hands. Somebody gotta teach that man how to fight. That's all I'm saying. So another thing about this episode that I did like was the I guess you could call it the ongoing jealousy in self-inadequacy of Killua when he sees Gon do pretty much anything right now. You know, they've been pretty good rivals so far, but Killua right now seems to be lacking as much as Gon is. Killua so far has been shown as a prodigy, and he's like, you know, like I said, he has hands. My man tore a grown man's heart out with his bare fucking hands in like 2.2 seconds and then handed it to him as he lay dying on the floor. That's disrespectful. Anybody that does that in any anime ever, you got hands. Like, your hands are official. Like, there's no doubting that. However, the fact that the proctors talked about intangibles in this episode is something that we really need to look at when it came to Killua. Think about it. Killua so far has been very laid back. He has been once again, he's been a prodigy. He's been acing every test, but Killua has not exactly shown promise. Killua has shown that he is strong, that he could get stronger, but Killua has not shown promise. Killua just has so far shown that he is stronger than a lot of the rest, but that does not equate to promise. Whereas Gon has very much shown like, okay, I'm not that good, but my nigga, when I tell you I can get better, I can get better, you know. It's the same thing for Hisoka, even though Hisoka, I'm pretty sure, doesn't give a single fuck, but it is pretty much the same thing for Hisoka, where it's like, we have seen Hisoka be very laid back with all the exams. He has shown that he is strong. Don't get me wrong, that nigga is disgusting. However, he has not shown any promise, and that's why Hisoka as well, I'm pretty sure, was like bottom tier when it came to like the bracket. You can't do this just off of strength alone. You know, once again, there's those intangibles that we're looking for, or that the proctors are looking for, that these two haven't really shown. Now, once again, I'm pretty sure Hisoka doesn't give a flying fuck, but Killua does. And if he wants to get better, you know, like with everything that happens, like every time Gon does something in this episode, he's like, I would have noticed that. wow, Gon got higher than me, blah blah blah, you know, all this stuff that's like sounded like jealousy, or him being feeling like he is inadequate in comparison to Gon, that he deserves better because he's stronger, all this other stuff. Like, yeah, that's all fine and dandy, you know, that I understand, but what it really does right now, it builds up a sense of rivalry between the two, because now they're both missing something from their character. You know, Gon with strength, Killua with whatever intangible, or you know what, Killua with promise. Gon lacks the hands, Killua lacks the spirit, and in that way they can both learn something from each other, and that's what makes a good rival, that they both have outstanding characteristics in certain areas that they can both teach each other to become better. So the fact that or the whole thing with Killua being a little jealous about certain things, that was a nice touch, just to like bring in the whole rivalry aspect back into play with for the show, because it's a shonen. I'm gonna need them rivals. You know what I'm saying? It's a shonen. I'm a shonen slut, so I know everything. I know what a shonen needs to be a good shonen. So I'm gonna need that rivalry. So far this show has been pretty damn good. I've been enjoying myself, and with this new like tournament thing, like how creative this all was, I'm even more invested, because if you can do something that creative, like it's simple, but it's creative as fuck. If you can do something that creative, you got me. Just like I said, you got my attention, because that is something I've never seen. But yeah, great episode. Really enjoyed this. Glad that Gon is now out of the tournament. Yeah, all right, cool. I did not expect that to go that well that fast. But great episode. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Hunter x Hunter or something totally different, the best place to that in is always my social media. The links are going to be in the description. And if you want these episodes early, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Yeah, links also in the description for that. So what is it? You know, I say that a lot, but I don't know if it really is. I think it is. I don't know. I haven't done my description in a while. I just kind of copied and pasted. So yeah, with all that being said, get my off button ready. You all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.